And we are connected to Facebook. Hi, guys. Happy Halloween. Just wait till some people hop on. Yeah, it's a very gray day here in Ohio. It's very Halloween weather, a little misty, a little dark. It's nice though. I wonder if anybody can say, hi, Stephen. Happy Halloween. Thanks for joining. Are you doing anything fun for Halloween tonight? We're going to have a little bit of a special show today. Yes, I'm taking my nephews trick-or-treating. Oh, that's so fun. It's interesting how trick-or-treating has changed so much, and then different cities do it not on Halloween. So it's cool that you're going on Halloween. I like that tradition. Well, have a good time. I hope the weather holds out for you. It's a very fall day. So anyway, it is Halloween today. Happy Halloween to everyone. And I'm going to do a little bit of a special show today. I'll announce a little bit later too. Jess is the winner of the 2 free tickets to the Seance in the Cellar tonight. I can put that up here. Let's see. Let me see. 1 second. The Halloween Seance in the Cellar is this evening. It is a family-friendly event. Somebody asked that. It is at CLE Urban Winery. Because it is a private event and the space is just for us, you can certainly bring, your people who are underage. It's totally fine. The seance is appropriate for that as well because it's family friendly. It's all good. And congratulations to Jess. So I did send her a text message. I will also give her a call later. Maybe she'll tune in. But Jess, you have 2 free tickets waiting for you at the door. You just, I'll be there. So just come find me. And today, as a special Halloween treat, I am going to, hi, Rye. As a special Halloween treat, I am going to do a reading for whoever hops on. So if you, just a card or 2, but if you're interested, you can ask a question and I will just do that. And if you don't want to ask a question, that's fine too. We could just see what anybody has to say that's coming through for you. Halloween is a time when the veil is very thin. So what that means is the energy is very fluid. It's really easy to get messages. I like that. I like that time of year. So I don't know if you're still up for it, but Stephen, would you like me to do a card or 2 for you? I'll do one for you. And Rye also, I'll do one for you. But Stephen, if you have a question, just pop it in the comments and I will answer that for you. Same with you, Ryan. You just pop your question in the comments and I will just read for you. In the meantime, while we wait for other people to come on, if you don't want to ask a question, if you don't ask a question in the next couple minutes, then it's okay too. I will just give you the reading and see what has to say. This deck that I'm using today is a new one that I have not used before. This is called Divination of the Ancients. This is an oracle card deck. It has a cool stars in the back. It is by Barbara Michael John Free, and Flavia Kate Peters. I don't think I've used this deck before, but it kind of makes sense today since it's Halloween and we get to hear from all the people who have passed. So, okay, Stephen, I don't see that you asked a question, so I'm just going to pull a couple cards for you. Oh, and I'm suddenly these end up face up, which is interesting. So I feel like something gets revealed to you that you didn't see before. This has to do with astrology and destiny. So there's something coming for you, Stephen, that's destined for you. Feathers, you'll get messages about it. You may have even had an inkling about it previously, but your guides are with you all the time, and listen to your intuition. This is for Stephen. So just listen to your intuition. Something new is coming for you. It'll be revealed, and it's something to do with your destiny. Let's see if I can get a little bit more information on that. I'm going to use this other deck. This deck is really pretty. This is a tarot deck, and this is Ethereal Visions, which is a really pretty deck too. And this is by Matt Hughes. So let's see if we can get some more information on what is going to be revealed for Stephen. Let's see. Queen of Swords and Eight of Wands and the Devil. Two of Swords. Something that you haven't been making a decision on. I feel like for whatever reason with this Devil card, feels like it's been a devil of a choice. A devil of a choice. You're going to get some quick information about that, and you're going to be able to take fast action on it. There's going to be a woman who gives you some insight, Queen of Swords. It's a woman that has a good head on her shoulders, and she may bring you an idea. This Queen of Swords has a bird sitting on her shoulder there. So she's very insightful. This one's very insightful. How is this going to affect him? It's going to put an end to thoughts that plague you. It could be a bad habit. It could be like, it could be just a habit. You know, are habits good or bad? Who knows? But it's putting to rest something that you've been. Maybe it's just your with the Devil. Maybe it's just, you know, not being optimistic. It's going to help you be optimistic. The Hierophant. You've learned a lot of lessons from the things that plague your mind, and it's time to just give that up. So that's your message, Stephen. It's just time to give up things that plague your mind. Have more fun. Do more play. This, you have Seven of Pentacles. Look at what you're planting, because whatever you plant is what's going to grow. Plant the things that you value. It's a good time in this new year to do something that makes you happy. Hi, Dream Chaser. Thank you for joining. It's a good time to do things that make you happy. And you're going to be getting feathers, messages. So look for that. That's a very, very symbolic thing for spirit to bring messages through feathers. It's light as a feather. And for whatever reason, I'm seeing, you know, that thing we used to do as kids, or maybe you didn't do it, but that light as a feather, stiff as a board, where you can lift somebody up. So I feel like you're being lifted up. You're being lifted up to just have a more optimistic point of view. The Dream Chaser, thanks for joining. I was just saying to everybody that I am doing free readings today in honor of Halloween. So happy Halloween to you. If you have a question, you can write it in the comments. And if you don't have a question, that's okay. I will just do a reading based on what cards are coming out for you. Ryan, here's a reading for you. If you have a question, you can pop it in the comments. If I do a reading for you and you come up with a question later, that's fine. just, and we'll do some general things too. So this is your Halloween surprise. Free readings today for whoever comes on. And if you join later, it's okay. You can see any of the readings. You were drawn here for a reason, so you can watch later and take what applies to you, what makes sense to you. So Ryan, we're going to see what it says for you. Scrying mirror, projection, and mystical. You get clouds. I'm going to do one more from this dice. It's a gamble. Okay. So there may be something that you want to see the end results of, but you're not going to see the end results of it. It's going to be a gamble. It's going to be an action to take. Hi, Gina. I would love to receive a reading. You're always on point with me. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I will do a reading for you for sure. Right now we're on Ryan. So the scrying mirror, the projection being mystical and a gamble, you want to see the end result of some decisions that you're going to make, but it's almost like you need to be the fool. And the fool in tarot is not an insult. It's just somebody who takes a chance and may not know where things are going, but they trust in the universe, and the universe has got your back. So I also want to say to you, Ryan, that there are mystical forces at work for you, lining things up for you so that you get a win. And with the dice, for whatever reason, it's I see a 5 and a 6 on these dice, or with numbers that stand out to me. So that's an 11. So there's some gamble that you're taking that's going to really help put you on your path. It's going to be a win. The universe is helping you create something and you don't see it yet. And maybe you're a little frustrated because you haven't seen the results of it, but it's okay because the universe is arranging things behind the scenes and it's going to come up roses for you. So that's for you, Ryan, whether you see that now or later. Dream Chaser, you are next. If you'd like to write a question in the comment section, you can write a question. And if you would just rather see how things go, we can just see how things go. So what do we have for Dream Chaser? Let's see what we have for you. 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Hierophant, 9 of Swords. Oh, my computer. My goodness. Okay. Such a light touch. Oh. 9 of Cups. My goodness. Page of Pentacles. Someone's having a hard time here. So if you've recently Dream Chaser, this is for you and for anybody else who's watching that feels called to this. This is talking about putting your heart and soul into something. This 8 of Pentacles. It's putting your heart and soul into something. And I feel like it didn't really work out the way you thought it did. The way you thought it was going to. The Chariot talks about movement. So it could be that somebody has moved away. The Empress, this could talk about the loss of a mother figure also. And if that's the case, I'm so sorry because you have a lot of grief here. You have the 9 of Swords. You have the 5 of Cups. And you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is talking about, hi Nikki, thanks for joining. Happy Halloween. I will get to you too. This is talking about something happened that made you really sad. It feels like a loss. And what they're asking you to do is look at what's left. Look at the value. Look at the value. I know it's sometimes hard and maybe we can't see that when we're grieving over something, but try to find the important things. Try to find the value in this. You may not see it, but it's there. You might have to look hard for it, especially if this is the loss of a loved one. And just know Dream Chaser, that better times are coming. This is Temperance. This is such a beautiful card. It's very golden. She looks like she has angel wings. Know that things will balance out. It may have been a difficult time for you, or there may have been a loss that you experienced that you just didn't expect. And it's okay. Nobody's ever gone. Their energy is always still with you. There's that movie Lucy, very interesting, with Scarlett Johansson. It is not a children's movie. You lost your grandmother. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's she's still with you. And just see if you can find there's always, life is like a yin yang. There's always the positive and what we perceive as the positive, the negative. Oh, she just passed last month. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, she's still with you. And just really take to heart that her energy is still with you and she's still supporting you. And I'm really sorry for your loss. She's a really wonderful person. I can feel her. So, okay. So, Dream Chaser, if you want to watch that reading too. So, Gina JJ, let's see. This one's for you. You could take that last one, and I'm going to read this one for you. And then, Nikki, you'll be next. So, this is for Gina JJ. And if you've just joined or you're watching later, that's okay. This message could be for you too. I feel like I want to use these rose ones for you. I'm Gina, so let's see. You have plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, and grounded action. This is such a beautiful card. Yeah, there's a very famous book called Be Here Now, The Rose Thread, Inner Call, Soul Led the Mystic, Living Courageously. And I think it's so easy for us to not be here now because there's a lot of things that would make us say, all right, I'm out. I'm not paying attention to this stuff anymore because it's a little bit out there. But this is calling for you to be grounded, to stay connected to the divine, know that you're always guided. And this last one, rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. So this is just talking about, as much as we can, it's so nice to fall in love with life all over again. And sometimes that's something we need to take into our own hands. Go outside, go visit someplace you've always wanted to go. Just go marvel at the sunset. Look through old pictures and just see things you've taken pictures of that you thought were really beautiful. Rediscover things in your home, things that make you happy, and fall in love with your life all over again. Get a gratitude journal and start writing the things that you really love about your life. And it gives us, even if we're in a positive mindset anyway, sometimes seeing it written down or noticing every little thing just is such an awe-inspiring thing. You just think, oh my gosh, there's so much for me to be grateful for. And I was overlooking this little thing, and it's actually this little thing is what I've been asking for the whole time, and I didn't put two and two together. So that's for you, JJ. Like, just keep your chin up, and you're very divinely guided, and they're asking you to just keep on the path that you're on, and just know that the little things are all for you too. So, Nikki, I'm going to do a reading for you. If you have a question, you can put it in the comments. And if you don't have a question, I will this is for Nikki or anybody who joins afterwards. Today's Halloween, so happy Halloween to those of you who have just joined. And today, my surprise for you is that I'm doing free readings for whoever comes on. So hop on if you have a question. You can ask Dream Chaser. It looked like you joined before and you just joined again. So if you rewatch the live, you'll see the reading that was for you. If you're tuning in later, The readings are not just for the person. Okay, thank you for your condolences as well. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, your grandma's a beautiful person. She's a beautiful person. I feel her with you. So let's see, Nikki, if you have a question, you can write it in the comments. If you do not have a question, then we're just going to see what Spirit has for you. Know if you're drawn to this later, this reading could also be for you. As you saw with Gina, we did the reading for Dream Chaser, and it resonated with Gina, and that's the way this works. This is the way that this works. Okay, so Nikki, this is for you. This says Between Worlds. Let's get more clarification on that. It says to be fair, but it's upside down. So there's something that you feel is not fair. I wanted to know why my kid's father blocked me. Okay, well, that makes sense. It says to be fair. It's upside down, so there's not being fair. Chaos and conflict. Yeah, see, even if you didn't ask the question, it would probably be addressed. 33. I'm going to say he also feels very conflicted about things. And he can't, this between worlds, I feel like he's having a rough time with decision making. And it also feels to me like there's someone else that he's listening to that has told him something that really stuck with him and made him second guess things. And so he just needs some space to kind of figure things out without being influenced by other people. In order for him to really do that, he's going to have to kind of put in perspective whatever it was that he heard or whatever is making him feel very conflicted within himself. And he just needs a little space to make some decisions. Does that make sense to you, Nikki? I'm going to assume it does because you have, oh my God, dear. Let's see. TikTok. This is the number 3. I'm in the best relationship with my partner. He's holding back something. I'm confused. Is this a waste of time for me? Well, listen, nothing's a waste of time. Really, that's like a human thing. That's, it's not a waste of time. We always learn something. If it's a waste of time, it's because we've delegated that it's a waste of time and we're not seeing the positive in something. We're not seeing the lesson. So the last thing with this is TikTok. He's going to come around. He will come around. I also feel like you're getting really frustrated, but you can't push him. You can't push him because you're just going to push him further and he's going to get really tight, like closed up. So I would just not push him. Just take a deep breath and let him go through his process. Nothing has this thing about feeling controlled by people. It really makes him mad. I feel like it really makes him angry. So just give him some space and let him have his process. He'll come back around. A change in the wind. It's going to happen, but this was upside down. It's not going to happen on your timeline. And I'm sorry to say that, but you got lots of 3s, and there's a divine force that's working with him. He needs that silence in order to hear it, and he's got to stop listening to people around him because it's blocking his own knowing. And so it's almost like all or nothing with him. Either he's talking to everybody or he's not talking to anybody. And it's okay. Just let him go through his process. He's going to come around. What's the end result of this change in the wind? The Emperor, he starts taking control of things. He starts kind of bossing up. He bosses up. He's going to come around. He might go from an extreme of like not bossing up at all and not having any opinion to having an opinion about everything, which is like the opposite extreme. So he may swing hard to the opposite side, What's important for you to understand is sometimes we need to find both ends so that we can tell where the middle is, but he will come around. You're just gonna just keep breathing. Keep breathing. And Gina, the best relationship. Am I in the best relationship with my partner? He's holding back something. I'm confused. Well, let's see. What's the information for your partner? I'm going to look at this. I feel like I want to pull these cards, and for some reason it's because there's a keyhole. So there's something little. It's something little that you're not seeing that's the key to everything. It could just be something that you don't think is important. Is this man? I'm with my person. You're welcome, Nikki. Good luck to you. Well, let's see. That's a couple questions. So let's get a reading on your relationship, Gina. All I'm hearing is everybody's your person until they're not. So you're going to decide whether he's your person. There is no... the empowerment of it is that you get to look at, oh, I see now why they're saying the keyhole. You need to examine whether he's your person. That's not something somebody tells you. That's something that you uncover if this person is your person. You have Clover, which is the number 2. This is talking about good luck. Oh, Stork. Well, this could talk about a new baby, or it could talk about just something new. There's luck with something new, something that comes through the divine for you. And cross 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9. This is you liberating yourself. You're gonna have a new perspective on this, Gina. It's gonna be something that's given to you from the divine. You're asking to see something. Ask your guides. Ask them to show you what you need to see. Show me what I need to see. It's like looking through this keyhole, and you're going to get yourself off the cross. You're going to stop being at a crossroads. You're going to stop having indecision about this. You're going to make your own choices. There could be something where they're intuitively, I'm saying that they're asking you to step back and not be so influenced by what this person thinks and says. Be more grounded in your own center. Understand that you're the captain of your own ship. And if he starts trying to steer your ship, or you start letting him because you're so affected by what he does or says or the way he behaves, just take a step back and remember that book, The 4 Agreements. If you've read that, don't take anything personally. I think when you take a little bit of distance from the way that you're seeing it, which is interesting because the distance helps you see the details. It's almost like this. There's something right here for you, and they're saying just you need to take a step back and look at it. So I feel like this is a change in your perspective. It's a lucky change in your perspective. You're going to see something that helps you decide if this is your person. Birds, you're also going to be getting messages about this. Yeah, ask your guides. Ask your guides. Hi, Casey. And the letter, maybe you need to write yourself a letter, Gina. Write yourself a letter. Sometimes it's easier if you put yourself in the position of being your own friend. What would you tell your friend about this? Write the letter to yourself. Imagine you're writing to your friend because you're your friend. What would you say? And then read the letter, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh. Sometimes when we don't listen to our own advice, and then we're so close to it like this, we can't see it. So write yourself a letter like you're your friend. You see, good. And again, this is for anybody who comes later and watches this and sees that question. Hi, Casey. Thanks for joining. Happy Halloween. Today, my big surprise is that I'm doing free readings for everybody who comes up online. So Casey, if you have a question, just write it in the comments and I'd be happy to answer it for you. If you don't, that's okay too. I did an event last night at Akron University, and it's so funny because people would say they don't know what to ask, and it didn't matter because the cards answer it anyway. This is not Woo Crazy Magic Business. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your interaction. So thank you. Reading cards is not Woo Crazy Magic Business. It's not. It's science. It's frequency. And if you study frequency or you even learn any little bit about it, you know that it's like a magnet. We draw things to us that resonate. That's a word that's been used a lot. It's something that's on the same vibe, on the same frequency. And as we change our frequency, the things we draw to us changes. So sometimes that's why something worked before and it doesn't work now, because we've changed our channel. And that's exactly what it is. You're tuning into something. Am I taking the right path in my career? Oh, thank you, Gina. Am I taking the right path in my career? Casey. Okay, awesome. Thanks. You have a question? Wonderful. Let's see. Again, I'm going to say there's this thing with language. Okay, my friends know this about me. I'm really picky about language. So the word right, is that a thing? I mean, isn't it all right in some way? So I'm going to say, Casey, Nikki asked another question. Will I have new beginning? Was my last relationship not good for me? You know that. You know if it wasn't good for you. And you will absolutely have a new beginning, Nikki. Intuitive, like I know that I feel it wholly in my body. You will absolutely have a new beginning. Was my last relationship not good for me? Everything is both good and bad. There is no 100% good or 100% bad. Did you learn what you needed to learn from it? If so, it was good for the lesson. Let's see. So Casey, am I taking the right path with my career? I'm going to say this: an object in motion stays in motion, an object in rest stays at rest. So if you are moving in your career, if you're in motion, you're going to stay in motion. Trust that the universe is always going to put in front of you what your next step. And your next step is free will. This is why you're the creator. You're creating your life. But let's see if there's any information that they have to talk with you about your career in where you're planning right now and where you are right now. So Casey's career. The Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. It's upside down. So to me, this is telling you, have patience, use your intuition. It's upside down, which means they're saying, let's turn it right side up. The Swan Queen, look at how peaceful she is. She's like watching something really beautiful. So I feel like for you, Casey, the advice is this what you want? If it's what you want, it's right. If it's not what you want, then create a change. Create a change. Let's see what else they have for Casey. The Fire Prince, optimism and aggression, and it's upside down. So I feel like fire is transformation energy. It feels like there's a transformation that is going to happen. It's not happening right now. You're not experiencing that right now. But this is the fire inside of you. Stoke the fire inside of you. And you know what they say, like, maybe you're not, and also watch so much about focusing on the end. This is a life lesson to be here now. There's a book called Be Here Now. It's about being in the present moment. If you're not in the present moment, it's like if you're walking through a parking lot to the store and you're just focused on, I need to get in the store, I need to get what I get and get out, and I've got a million other things to do and you're not paying attention and you happen to see this little paper on the ground out of the corner of your eye and you just think, oh, I can't be bothered to pick it up, to throw it in the trash. I feel like maybe that would be a good idea, but I don't have time for it right now. And you're just focused on get in and get out. What happens if you had taken time to enjoy the journey to the store? You'd seen that piece of paper. You had the thought, I should pick that up and maybe throw it away. What if you picked it up and it's a lottery ticket and you go, oh, this is interesting. Maybe I should check these numbers. But it didn't happen because we're not being here now. We're too focused on the end. We're focused on get in, get what we need, and get out. But it's about the journey. It's about the journey. So Casey, take time to smell the roses. I'm going to ask for Sisters of the Seasons, Cycles of Growth, Natural Law, Divine Order. This is number 8. There could be something that you're doing with other women. I feel like you're not necessarily doing this right now. You don't see it coming. But sometimes in your path, it's not about the job. It's about who you meet in the job. It's not about the job itself. It's about the experience. How can I use that experience? So trust something good is coming. Something good this way comes is what I get. So you're going to be doing something with a group of women. It's going to be really fulfilling to you. There are people who are on your same vibe. So just trust that things are moving in the right direction. Okay? Trust things are moving in the right direction. It's not, just be here now. Pay attention. Pay attention to the little signs that you're seeing. It's going to guide you. I'm glad that you said it makes sense. Awesome. Okay. Why is my boyfriend hiding me from his family, especially his mom? It's going on 2 years this January. I need answers. I'm gonna do my psychic impressions. Gina, if you tell me your boyfriend's first name, just type it in the comments. I don't think it has to do with you precisely. I feel like it has to do with his parents. And in one sense, I think he thinks he's kind of sparing you from the experience. Lorenzo, I feel like he might be sparing you from the experience because they might be judgmental in terms of they have an idea of what he should be, who he should be, what he should be involved in, who he should be involved with, and he's just keeping you to himself. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like you might be putting it in a light of, why aren't I good enough to be introduced to his parents? Does he not care about me? I don't think that's the right perspective. Oh, I shouldn't say that, right? I think that the perspective is more in his mind that you might be like, okay, I'm out. Like, I'm not dealing with this. Just focus on your relationship with him. It's his relationship with his family that he's keeping you from. It's not his family. It's not because of you. I hope you understand that. I hope that makes sense to you. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. It's not because he doesn't appreciate you. Enjoy him. I like his energy, his very protective energy also. He seems very chivalrous, like at least that's in his thought process, that he wants to make things right for people. He seems also very generous. So congratulations on being with someone like that. That's really nice. So let's see. You are ready to leave. I mean, if he's mistreating you, then go. But if it is to do with his family, I feel like it's not to do with you. he's trying to protect you from nonsense. And I'm just going to leave it at that. He's trying to protect you from nonsense. So my suggestion is that you give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. No mistreatment at all. Okay. I have to say that because I don't proclaim to know everything. I'm just saying I'm glad he's not mistreating you. But yeah, give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You're worth it. You're so worth it. You're a catch. You're a catch. You have a lot to offer. So, enjoy it. Don't let other people influence that so much. All right. But thank you for your interaction. Thank you for the questions. So let's see. Just to let you guys know, tonight it's Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody. If you are just hopping on, I am doing free readings for everybody who comes on the live. You can, I'm caught up right now. You're welcome. If you hop on later, then it's totally fine. Watch the readings. There's something in it that resonates for you. You can read the comments. If you're here now, you can either ask a question. Oh, thank you. You're welcome for the reading, Gina, and happy Halloween to you too. There's always something for you. It's about resonance. So tonight, exciting things. We are going to have, my dogs might go totally bananas right now because somebody's about to knock on my door. So who's ready to knock on your door? Give me a second to tell this person I can't talk right now. Hang on. I can't talk right now. I'm sorry. You'll have to come back. Thanks, guys. Okay. That's funny. So I don't believe in any accidents. So this would be for the next person that hops on. That's not on yet, but they can go back and they can look because I was feeling like the next person. So whoever pops on next, there may be somebody who knocks on your door that you're just not ready for. And that's okay. Don't worry about that. I feel like you're really focused on your career right now. And it's more than that. It's more than just focusing on your career. Well, the next man in my life be my person. Well, Nikki, again, you have to decide if somebody's your person. My suggestion is write down what it is that you want in a person and manifest that person. You are going to decide if the next person is your person. Okay? But somebody's going to knock on your door you might not be ready for. And I would say it's okay. Don't worry. Oh, thank you. It uplifted my spirits today. Thank you. I'm so glad. That's the point. And it's okay. The person who's meant for you isn't going to be the person who goes away. Okay? Always keep in mind this or something better. And while you're working on your own channel, attuning your own energy to self-love, because that is good to have that piece of you driving the bus, self-love. And I don't mean in an egoic sense. I mean in a caring sense. Like making sure the part of you that makes sure that you get enough sleep, that you take a break and you eat, that you're eating good food, that you say nice things to yourself, yeah. So don't worry. So that's a message for somebody who needs to hear that today. Don't worry if somebody knocks on your door and you're not ready. Like I told this guy, you'll have to come back. It's fine. That person will come back. So don't worry about that. Let's see what we have as a general message today. Also tonight is my Seance in the Cellar event. It's at CLE Urban Winery. Doors open at 7. The seance starts at 7:30. My seances are not scary, so sorry for anybody who's disappointed by that. But it is a family-friendly event. It's a closed event. Hi, Mel. Oh, from Australia. Yay. Thanks so much for joining. Thank you. You're welcome, Nikki. Thanks, Mel. So if you're local to Cleveland and you're interested in doing something fun today, down at the bottom of the screen, you can see a ticket for the Halloween Seance in the Cellar event tonight at CLE Urban Winery. And there will be a costume contest. It's family friendly, so you can bring, younger members of your family if you want to. It's a closed event. It's a private event, so you're allowed to do that. There's going to be a costume contest, so do your best. And there will be a drawing for a free 30-minute reading from me. And what else? And a tarot deck. We'll have a drawing for a tarot deck. It's going to be lots of fun, really interesting. So if you would like to purchase a ticket to that event and you're watching this on Facebook and you want to come to the event, it is an in-person event. So if you're not in person, this wouldn't apply to you. But if you want to come to the event, then just click on that little icon down at the bottom left corner of your screen that looks like a chain link, and it will take you to Jatango. You just enter your email and a password, and you can add Seance in the Cellar event to your cart, and then just make sure that you check out. When you check out with that, you will check on local pickup, so it won't charge you shipping. You will not get a physical ticket, but your name will be at the door. That is tonight. Mel, I wanted to let you know I'm happy you hopped on today from Australia. Woohoo! I love it. For Halloween, I am doing free readings for anybody who pops on. They're also good after the fact. If somebody tunes in and you watch it after Halloween, you can find something for you. But Mel, you're up next. If you have a question, you can ask it in the comments section. If not, I will do a general reading for you. If you're joining later, if you're somebody who watches this after Halloween or even after the live is over later today, you can take what resonates for you. It's about frequency. So you're drawn to this event for whatever reason, and it has messages for you. Next week, I will be back again with my 1-hour reading on Friday, and we'll be doing something spectacular. Oh, Mel, thank you. You're welcome. May I have a general reading, please? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Huh? That's totally fine. You know what's really funny? I did an event last night for Akron University, and one of the students was like, I really don't know what to ask. I said, it's okay. And I read, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's been on my mind so much. And it's the frequency. The cards are connected, drawn to what's important for you right now, whether it's conscious or not. So let's see what Mel, give me something for Mel. I do want to use these cards. So 2 of them came out, and I also want to use these cards, which is interesting. Chop Wood is one of the cards that you get here. So this talks about doing hard work. It's 6. This is a balance. It's talking to you about creating a balance between work and play. Exchanging gifts. This is a 9. I'm going to say for you, the information that I get from this card is talking to you about being in your power, and the gift that you exchange. I think sometimes designating what's being given is sometimes better than asking a question. Yes, I agree with you. You get a bigger picture maybe sometimes. This exchanging gifts, I want to say that you have a lot of gifts to give, and they might be a little out of the box, which is good. It's a good thing. And the gifts that you have to offer help people move. They help people move forward. I'm going to say also that one of the biggest gifts you can give to yourself and to others is your own authenticity. So it's important for you to be true to yourself. And maybe it's taken a lot of hard work for you to get to that point where you just are you. I'm known at times for that. Um, maybe the thing for your life is that you've done a lot of hard work to excavate your authentic self, which is also a great book, by the way, Excavating Your Authentic Self. And it's you're a teacher, so it might not be that you're a teacher in a formal sense, but excuse me, you're a teacher just by being. It's an interesting thing for you. Shooting star, confirmation, and runes is perception. So I'm gonna say, based on this and the feeling that I'm getting from this, I feel like if you're very connected to a star family and you have this divine knowing that you've come here and maybe you feel like a little bit different, I can definitely understand the hard work to be me. But it's hard work that you've done on yourself, you know, and this is like a confirmation of praise from your star family. And I also feel like there could be times when you feel like you look around and you're just like, what is going on around here? Like, have people lost their minds? And it doesn't make sense to you because you have a different understanding of the way things are meant to be. And just remember that you're holding the frequency of things being different, but it's by embracing yourself and being yourself and being different and not worrying about other people, not worrying about fitting in. You're meant to hold a frequency, and your star family is just confirming to you that you're here for a bigger purpose. You are a shooting star. I mean, you might even be a star, you know, like somebody who's in the public eye. And this rune's perception, it's interesting because I feel like also there might be a different perception of you publicly and privately. Being my true self without worrying about what others think. Yes, that's the mission, and you inspire people that way because you embrace you, and that's it. You know, without worrying. Yes, exactly right. It doesn't, it's like this, okay? So each one of us is an instrument, and we all play a particular frequency, and together we make beautiful music. And imagine, Mel, if they took out the violins from the symphony, it would feel like something's really missing. And that's you. So you're a necessary component, and you make things complete. You like, it's so funny because they're showing me, I know this is a song, I feel like it's from a musical, and I can't for the life of me, it doesn't matter because it's only about this thing, like walking with a tune in your heart. I actually think that's a Leif Garrett song. My gosh, I'm dating myself horribly. But yeah, it's talking about just enjoying your life without worry. And this perception, you know, with runes, there are a lot of messages. And this is talking about, for you, how your perception has changed over time. I don't know that one. You might not. Leif Garrett is a throwback. But it's a song about summer and about like having a tune. He's singing about having a tune in his heart, and he's just like kind of going through life and enjoying it. And they're talking to you about perception, and maybe there was a time when things weren't so enjoyable, or, you know, it's just about changing your perception, deciding. It's a decision. You're deciding to be you and enjoy your life and embrace everything that's you. And that is the biggest gift that you can give to anyone. So I want to say to you also, thank you so much for being here. And I don't just mean on the live today, I mean in general. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lending your your frequency to this beautiful symphony that we call life. You're very needed and you're very appreciated. So that is the message for you. And so congratulations on doing the tough work. You know, we're all a work in progress. It's like owning a house. There's always something to do, but I just enjoy it, you know, and look at your work and go, I like what happened there. I like what happened there. It was quite a project. Oh, definitely. Thank you so much for the reading. I really appreciate it. Much love and light to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on. I like your energy, so I appreciate you interacting with me too. Happy Halloween. So let's see what else we need to say. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's 5 minutes until we're done. Where in the world did this time go? I just don't even know. I've been having such a fun time with all of you. It just makes me so happy. Oh, thank you. It's taken a few kissing the wrong frogs and meeting the right people to be me, and I love who I am. That is the best. I love that you said that. And listen, I am the queen of kissing frogs. So maybe we're on the same wavelength there. But, you know, and I'm with you. I'm with you too. I love that. I don't know. I just feel like you and I would really get along if we ever met. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for interacting. And thank you for sharing. I'm happy that you love who you are. It's a good inspiration for other people. You are inspirational. So I'm going to draw one card from each deck, and this is going to close out my session for today. Look at this. You got new life. New life. So I know there's a lot of people that will be seeing this, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is a 12. If you look, 12 is a very divine number. There are 12 apostles. There are 12 months in the year. 12 is a very important number. And when you add the 1 and the 2 together, you get a 3. And this is a new life that's very divinely guided. For those of you who are expecting, congratulations also. And we don't have to be, I feel the same. It's amazing how we can pick up certain energy from people. Yes, I agree. It's amazing. So this is a new life. Listen, folks, hang on to your hats. 2026 is going to be spectacular. It's going to be a lot of change, but you're just going to, and look at this. I looked at Treasure Island. Absolutely. I'm not about this doom and gloom business. I think 2026 is going to be amazing. Amazing. And I'll draw one card from here. Spontaneity. Yes. I mean, come on. Not everything in life is planned. Sometimes the very best things are things that happen on a whim. I mean, look at today, right? What's happening now? We're doing readings based on who shows up and who asks a question, who doesn't ask a question, who's going to show up later. It's fun. Bring more fun. Bring more fun. So here's the keyhole. Oh, and you have the key. I love this card. The keyhole. You have the key. That's the key. The key is be you. We need you. We need you. We are nature, becoming grounded embodiment, living in connection. See, I told you we needed you. This is beautiful. This is a message for those of you who are here and those of you who will come next. We are nature, becoming grounded embodiment and living in connection. Yes. Realize that we are all one. And what I mean by that is there's energy that inhabits this body that animates the body that we're moving around in this lifetime, but it's so much bigger than that. And everybody's connected to creation energy. So when you understand that when you talk with somebody, you're always talking to yourself. You see their lovely cards. Thank you so much. Yes, those were the Rose Oracle cards. They're beautiful, by Rebecca Campbell. I have several decks by her. She's wonderful. But yeah, we're all connected to each other. We're always ever talking to ourselves, and whoever's talking to you, you can tell their self-talk because what they're saying is how they talk to them. So that sometimes might help you not take things so personally and say, oh, wow, that person's not being very nice. Well, that's how they talk to them. Or they're doing something that's not very nice. And that's how they treat themselves, you know? If they're lovely people, they're probably lovely to themselves. If they're not lovely people, they're not lovely to themselves. So don't take it personally, one of the 4 agreements. And the last one, the altar priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. And look, this is a 39. This is another 12. Keep honoring yourself. Keep honoring yourself. And that is the messages for today. So I love that you joined me. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Congratulations to Jess, because she is the winner of the 2 free tickets to the Seance in the Cellar. Jess, if you're watching, I did message you, but your tickets will be at the door. If you come tonight, show up. And I will see you guys next week. JJ, definitely hit me up next week on my live. And happy Halloween, you guys. Have a great time. Love life. See all the beauty. And you're very welcome. I will see you guys next time.